Hey guys, so why is being a freelance developer 10,000 times better than getting into an MLM? So MLM is multi-level marketing. And these are businesses where they have a product and they tell you it's a great product. It could be juice, it could be a private line of makeup, it could be exercise programs. There's all kinds of MLMs out there. And MLMs are close to being a pyramid scheme, but they're not because you're selling a product. Now, a pyramid scheme is an illegal type of business where all the money is made by getting other people involved in the pyramid scheme, and everybody's kicking up money. And the people who get in early in on the pyramid scheme get money from the people who come after them. And the whole game is to get more and more people involved. And it's a kind of a game of hot potato because as long as you get more people subscribing to the pyramid scheme, jumping into it, they kick money up, they put money in, and they kick money up to the people who came in before them. As long as there's more people coming in, as long as there's new people coming in, it keeps going. Now, the problem with a pyramid scheme, there's no product or service that they're selling. And once you get no more new suckers jumping in to finance the pyramid scheme, the whole thing falls apart and it just goes nowhere. And there's different variations of pyramid schemes. Like I think BitConnect, remember that cryptocurrency scam that scammed a lot of people out of money? It's kind of a variation of that, I suppose. So multi-level marketing is not, let me say it again, is not a pyramid scheme, and it's legal, although it kind of straddles the fence, in my opinion, because the reality of the situation, well, first of all, multi-level marketing is not a pyramid scheme because you're selling a product or a service. Number one. Here's the thing. It's kind of not so unlike a pyramid scheme because with an MLM, multi-level marketing situation, the main motivation of the reps, the independent reps, the contractors, the people who are selling the product, is you want to get more people in there to become reps so that you can get a piece of their downline. And one of the big sales points is they say, well, listen, you jump in this and you're going to sell our product and you can make our product so good, you can make a lot of money, but a lot of the emphasis in getting you involved in selling the product is to get other people involved and turn them into reps so they can start selling product. And what they tell you is that if you can get 10 people under you selling the product, you get a piece of all their sales. And then you get a piece of all, and if they get reps under them, you get also a piece of all their sales. Now this can work for people who are early on in the game, in terms that if you're one of the first few reps at the top of this pyramid, if you will, and you get like 50 people under you and they each get 10 people under them and they each get 5 people under them, you're taking a little bit of everything that they sell. Now, the dirty secret is that a lot of these MLMs make their money from the reps, not so much from end user sales, but from the reps. Let me tell you what I mean. So, what they'll tell you that for you to properly rep their product, you have to buy a bunch of their product. You have to buy their tea, or you have to buy their juice, or you have to buy their program. And you got to get to know it, you got to believe in it, you know, that's the sales pitch. So you, as a rep, get a discounted price, and so you buy a bunch of their product. And that's where they make all their money, because you're buying hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars of their product that you believe in, but also you have to buy it because you need to buy it to be able to show it and sell it to other people. And then they're all over social media, they're all over a place, you know, family events. Oh my God, I've had people do that. You know, your uncle shows up and they're trying to get you to get involved in their MLM to sell, you know, some product that you can buy at the store. Anyhow, so yeah, that's the first thing about the MLM. Why would you buy, I don't know, let's say it's a bottle of juice from your uncle or your buddy who's selling it, and you know they're going to take a cut, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good business. But why would you buy from them when you can just contact the MLM directly and buy directly from the MLM and cut out that percentage and take it for yourself? The MLM doesn't care. The multi-level marketing company doesn't care because that's what they want you to do in the first place. So that is the a big part of the MLMs. They make their money from the actual reps more than the actual sales. They promise you a lifestyle of freedom and, no more 9 to 5 and you can do what you want, be your own boss. You just got to rep these products and so on. One of the problems with this is that there's nothing unique about your offering. You are probably like so many other reps out there selling a product that anybody can sell. In normal business, when you have reps who represent a company, so you have a rep who represented Microsoft, for example, in your state. Let's say you live in Florida. So at one point, Microsoft had a company or a partner who represented them in Florida, and they had that territory. They're exclusive to that territory. So if you wanted to buy Microsoft products, you had to buy it through that rep. Now, this is a very simplification. There's many different ways to skin that cat. But the point is, when you're dealing with a traditional business, a non-multi-level marketing business, to become a rep is not so easy. It's not so accessible. So because there's a bit of an exclusivity there, because there is a barrier to entry, there is a value in you selling and reselling their product. Like I have reps for StudioWeb, but they are proper companies, they're vetted, they have to hit sales numbers, et cetera, and it's not MLM. I refuse most people. I actually refuse just about everybody. They have to be somebody that makes sense for the business. So I'm jumping around here, but I'm trying to give you an overall picture, helping people understand the difference between an MLM and a more traditional type business. Again, MLMs are they're legal, but the vast majority of people don't achieve that lifestyle that people are selling you with the MLMs. And I think that's the major point about the MLM. The product is the vehicle, but the business is actually the MLM. So they use the juice, or they use the juice, the bottles of juice they're selling, or the teas that they're selling. I'm not thinking of any company in particular. I'm just coming up with ideas. They could be selling caps for cameras, for lenses. Doesn't matter. Whatever the product is in many ways, it's key. You got to have the product that makes it legal, and that gives you the raison d'être, or gives you the reason why you'd want to pursue this, I suppose. But the main draw for most people is this idea of the personal freedom. The idea that you join this MLM group, you become a rep, you can get other reps working for you, you can get passive income, you can work on your own hours. That's the whole promise of it. And that's what attracts a lot of people to it. Now, the title of this video is going to be something like, why being a freelance developer, web designer, web developer, mobile app developer is far, far better than being an MLM representative. Simply because there's a huge demand for developers. There is a barrier to entry. You can't just say, I'm going to subscribe and become a developer. You actually have to train. You have to develop skills. For a lot of people, it's very daunting. They don't pursue it. Ironically, considering that you can get up and running pretty quickly, at least as entry level. And when you are your own freelance developer, you are selling something, it's kind of unique. You're selling you. You're selling you and your consulting services. You're selling your time, true, but you have, it's the first level of business. It's the easiest type of business to jump into. It can be very lucrative. It can be very lucrative once you set up a good reputation. You learn to manage your clients and to filter your clients properly. You learn to develop good project workflows to maximize your time. You learn to leverage third-party tools and services to maximize your time. Everything I cover in my freelance course, in my entrepreneur course, or in my mentorship program, of course. So all these things come into it. So freelancing is the real deal. So if you are on this channel, I assume you're interested in the business end of code, the business end of things. freelancing is a great first business to jump into because it's going to teach you the ropes of building a business from scratch. There's no overhead, meaning you don't have to buy factories and it's expensive equipment. You don't have to rent office space. If you got a laptop, you're ready to go. Got a laptop and a cell phone or a smartphone, you're ready to go. You can become a developer. And in fact, you can have a 5-year-old laptop and be a 6-figure freelance developer within a short period of time. And yeah, that's the big advantage. Where MLM, stats, last time I checked, most MLM people make no money, or they're making, well, they make some money, but they're making like below minimum wage. It's a bit of a rat race because you're selling a product that people can get anywhere, no matter what. It's not anything special or exclusive. So there you go. That's it for this particular episode, the Building a Business series. There's many more coming out. I got several updates. Problem is, I'm busy building a business that it's hard for me to record all the episodes. So there's all kinds of things that are happening now. And in fact, as soon as I'm done doing this particular video, I got to go work on the specification for the new application for that business. If you haven't been following my Build a Business series, I've done 2 episodes. I'm going to record 3, the third one soon. And this is going to go on for a while. It's going to be a long-running series, I think, unless I decide to, this business doesn't go anywhere, I decide to bail from it because of other opportunities, which I don't plan to. But you never know. And that's the great thing about that Build a Business series. You don't know what's going to happen, right? Because it's live. I'm recording the episodes as things develop, so you learn too. Anyway, if you're interested in my courses, you know what to do. If you want to get my mentorship, which is kind of my premium access to my content, certifications, and mentoring, you can check that out as well. It'll be links below. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.